It's either a really big list or a lot of little reasons that add up to one big reason. 6,350 reasons Obamacare's out-of-pocket maximum limit is defective. How's it going, everyone? I'm Joey Giangola with Giangola Insurance Agency, and on today's health insurance break, well, this is something that's been kind of bugging me, been kind of picking away in the back of my mind that I needed to share with you, get off my chest, and it is one of the biggest disappointments I have with the changes and the plans that we're looking at now, and the plans that you're going to be applying for hopefully very soon, and eventually buying and using in 2014. Before we go any further, no, this is not a list of 6,350 actual items about the out-of-pocket maximum limit. It is the sum, however, of a bunch of little reasons. Those little reasons represent $1 out of your pocket. And that total number, that 6,350, well, that is the actual dollar amount that is capped under the new law for your total out-of-pocket maximum. If you're unaware, the out-of-pocket maximum is the total amount of money that you could potentially spend throughout the course of the year on covered in-network medical treatment. That's $350 higher than the highest health savings account deductible that is currently offered. Do you know what the worst part about it is? It shows up on almost every plan. And I went ahead and broke down all the plans that the two primary health insurance companies in Ohio's health insurance marketplace are offering. Those two companies are Medical Mutual and Anthem, and Medical Mutual is offering a total of 7 plans in the marketplace. Of those 7, 4 have maximum out-of-pockets of $6,350, and only 1 has a maximum out-of-pocket under $5,000. Reminder, these numbers are just for individual deductibles. These are actually doubled if you have a family policy, which means more than one person or 2 or more people on the policy. So instead of it being $6,350, it would be $12,700. Anthem, on the other hand, they have 14 plans available in the marketplace. 7 of them, they're all bronze plans. They have a maximum out-of-pocket of $6,350. There's that number again. And 1 with a $6,000 limit. Only 3 of their 14 plans have a maximum out-of-pocket below $5,000. 3. What? Well, so what's the point then? Why am I going on? Why am I blowing hot air about this topic? Why am I making such a big stink about this number, and what does it mean to you? Well, compared to today, I went ahead and just for comparison's sake, I pulled up all the plans that I still have the ability to kind of look at right now, and there was 185 of them left still kind of functioning. Now, I'm not arguing by any stretch of the imagination that we go back to the way things were. This is simply to illustrate the variety of choice that you currently have and how these limits have actually hurt your policies moving forward. Of those 185 plans, everyone that I would have recommended or sold you would have an out-of-pocket maximum under $4,000 or $5,000. And generally, there's about 10 to 20 of those plans with each insurance company. That means Anthem, Medical Mutual, United, Aetna. There's a lot more options available to you than what we're looking at right now. Of course, you did have plans with $10,000, $15,000, even $25,000 deductibles and out-of-pocket maximums. However, what people fail to understand is that just because they were there doesn't mean you had to buy them. It's kind of like that if a tree falls in a forest thing. I mean, if somebody offers a health insurance plan and nobody buys it, I mean, does it really exist? I don't know. I mean, think about that for a second. The only problem with those plans being out there is if you are a cowboy and you handled your health insurance on your own, well, it's possible that you might have ended up with one of those plans if you only window shopped for your health insurance. By that, I mean you just looked at the benefits that they present to you on the surface in that very short, quick glance that you get at the policy, and you didn't take the time to drill down and understand those more important numbers. Your next question might be, well, why is this happening? Well, nobody's going to confuse me with being a mathematician anytime soon. But the combination of that out-of-pocket maximum limit, the new mandatory benefits, no more exclusions for pre-existing conditions, the community age rating limit of 3 to 1, put some pretty tight handcuffs on insurance companies to crunch the numbers to come up with plans that you would want to buy and, more importantly, could afford. And this is what the 2 best pre-Obamacare companies could come up with. So what now? So you're probably going to need to buy one of these plans sooner rather than later. You're eventually going to get there. These are going to be a reality for you. The entire point of this video is to just make you aware of this out-of-pocket regression of sorts and to start viewing this historic law as a work in progress rather than a final result. The best thing that healthcare reform did for this country is to prove that change can happen with inside the insurance industry. Pretty long way to go before we get everything right. But if that's ever going to happen, you need to be aware of things like this to know where to tell people where we can do better. The bottom line, well, if you need more than 6,350 reasons, or dollars, I should say, to justify this theory, this process, well, I can't do much for you. It's basically adding an additional $1,350 to $2,350 to your health insurance's bottom line every year. That's a little disappointing to me, just me. I don't know if it's disappointing to you. And of course, if you're looking for even more information on what to do within Ohio's health insurance marketplace, well, I would go ahead and obviously encourage you to download our very free guide, How to Understand Ohio's Health Insurance Marketplace. It's going to walk you through everything that you need to know about these marketplaces and help you navigate them, if you will, to make a great decision. So go ahead, click on the cover of this ebook right here to do that, or go ahead, grab the link below in the video's description. Of course, I do want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. It means a ton to me. I appreciate it greatly. Of course, I am Joey Giangola with Giangola Insurance Agency. Take it easy, everyone.